Well, this is really, really awkward. Um, if there was a vacation, I didn't get the memo. And if there's not a vacation, I'm just all by my lonesome. But no matter what, guys, don't worry. I'm here for you. And I know what you guys want. And that's hearing about my new part-time job where because you know how things have been really, really difficult with the shipping industry and all. So I ended up getting a new job working at a restaurant, actually. It's kind of sad, but hey, it pays the bills. I'm basically that guy who goes around with the big pepper mill. So, people with their steaks and their salads, you want the fresh ground pepper, it's not bad. I mean, it pays, but it's part-time. I mean, what the hell? It's just seasonal work.
Fab Studios presents Figure Action. That one's me.
So, yeah, this is going to be an interesting show because it doesn't really look like anybody else got the memo or not. I am not quite sure what's going on, but I'm here and I got the controls. So, oh, wait, hold on. Things just got a little more interesting because I'm no longer alone.
Hey, and this is actually pointing the right way. No, I think that stuff is always pointing the right way.
So, yeah, it was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a podcast was stirring. Except these two guys, apparently. And it's Thursday. You know what that means. It is time for Figure Action, and we are really glad that you guys joined us. I'm glad this guy decided to join me.
Yeah.
And I should point out, I'm on my second one of these. I picked up some vodka, some triple sec, some orange juice, and some Sprite. So I'm trying to recreate the Baltimore Orange Crush, and it is absolutely delicious.
Triple sex?
Triple sec, SEC. I'm not sure what you're listening to, what you're hearing, man, but forgive me if I sound a little hoarse. As you can see here, I had my AEW debut last night, so I was actually on. The family and I, we went to AEW Dynamite last night, and we had aisle seats. You can actually see us as the wrestlers are coming down, and so
you were screaming at muscly men all night.
Yes. Yes, I was. But yes, 'twas the night before Christmas. So this is our I guess, holiday edition. I guess Merry Christmas, T-Man.
Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah and all that.
And Hanukkah was at the end of last month. Fortunately, I think it's a pretty light news week as I'm going through stuff, because if there was notes, I really didn't even notice. We're not just going to wing it tonight. We're going to night wing them it tonight. So it looks like we do have some things, though, to talk about. I'm totally going to be ripping off Toy Arc on things, so forgive me. So we're not going to go through our usual format of Transformers, whatever. We're just going to talk about toys. I hope you don't mind, T-Man. You just want to talk toys tonight?
You know what? I forgot all about grabbing anything that I actually got.
How about I will creatively stall, and I will, instead of the host guy going last, I'll go first, and you can find more stuff?
I don't think I got that much, to be honest.
Okay.
Also this.
Let me embiggen you. You are embiggened.
This dude is very rosé. I opened it already, but I put him back in there. He has let me open it right now because I don't have that much to talk about. It's only us. his costume isn't so gray and black. It's more purpley because that's how it looked when he was glowing with his rose powers. And let me think. I believe this one the only other things I got. I did shell out for the single pack version of this Vulture. I had my review up just in time for Spider-Man weekend, man. Not a soul cared.
I watched that review.
Thank you. People will probably come back later. Some of my videos don't get the views up front, but then people come back later.
I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and cut to the chase with that guy. I mean, since I know you have the Build-A-Figure, do you have any regret that you bought a second one?
I don't.
Coolness.
I like the new additions, like the new legs and the little handle things he held. I think they were for controlling his suit, but you could use your imagination and pretend he's shooting out of them as well.
I gotta say, yeah, that is kind of what sold me. Those as dumb as those gauntlets were just kind of, and the helmet really just kind of.
Now, what would have really made it money, and it probably would be flying off the shelf, is if it had the Michael Keaton head. So I don't know why they didn't do that.
That would have been badass.
Oh, he must cost a lot of money.
He's Batman.
Right. And all types of other winged people. I still haven't watched Birdman.
Great movie. Great movie. That's part of the thing was helping bring Michael Keaton back.
Now, does he ever put on a white suit at any point?
I honestly don't remember. He does walk around in his tidy whities.
Birdman.
Any other crazy stuff?
I do have all the Dune McFarlane figures. I was able to get every single one of them for under $10. So at some point, I'm going to be showing a review for my first McFarlane Build-A-Figure or Collect to Connect or whatever they call it.
You are not allowed to talk about any of those characters before talking about me. Before talking to me, because Shartimus kicked me off with how he did that.
I also kind of want to watch the movie as well.
Hey, you sexy thing, you.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Oh my.
Where's everybody else?
I think
I don't know. I don't know if I feel entitled to say what's going on with Jordan right now. I think that's for him to discuss, so we won't talk about that. And I think Matt's just exhausted.
Yeah, Matt was setting up for Christmas. That's what he was saying he was going to be up.
Well, those don't sound like very good excuses. But I have
Zero's got a better excuse, but we can't talk about it right now. I'm gonna let that be him.
Okay.
It's not my place to talk.
Does he have to take a pill to clear it up?
Yeah, probably. Several pills.
Joe, I don't know if you caught it, but I've currently recreated that orange crush drink, so it might be this might be an interesting night tonight.
Oh yeah, orange crushes are great.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're completely winging it and unprepared, so this probably won't be a long, over an hour show.
Yeah, so guys, if you've got family members, this is a good night to plan around. So yes, we are not going to be going into the 11 o'clock hours. Don't worry. Anything else aside from, okay, so you got Vulture, you got Goku, which I think I found on sale for you.
Huh?
I think I found that one on sale for you. That was like on a GameStop clearance.
Oh yeah. And whoever, go on. If anybody's still wanting those Walmart Beast Wars reissues, go on Walmart right now because they are dirty cheap.
Cool. Joe,
Dave,
we've missed you.
I miss you too. So I see you went to like a wrestling match or something.
Yes.
So it wasn't like WWE.
No, it's AEW, man. Much better.
What is
much better.
What is AEW?
All Elite Wrestling. It started about 3 years ago, and we've kind of been watching it as a family ever since it started. Little one absolutely loves Orange Cassidy and this guy named Malachi Black,
Well,
as well as a lot of women's wrestlers. And we had freaking the best damn seats you could get.
It looked like you did. It was pretty cool.
if
So is this
WWE keeps firing people, they will be WWE in the second.
well? Is this like
they pick up a lot of.
Is it like secretly owned by Vince McMahon? Like because he
No.
owns everything.
No, actually, we met the owner. Like the owner actually, he directs the show, and he comes out between like the shows. He does a little bit of hype work, and then he came out at the end. He actually walked up to Little One and asked her if she liked the show, and I posted in our group, but she got a picture of him and Tony Khan together. It's absolutely awesome. He's such a.
So, do they have any? Do they have any like wrestlers that I would remember from? Well, it was WWF when I watched it.
Dude, I saw Sting last night, and Sting for 62 was looking absolutely amazing.
Mark Henry.
I remember
Mark Henry does commentary, and Taz does commentary.
Sexual Chocolate, right?
Yeah. And then he's a mentor. He doesn't wrestle, but Jake the Snake Roberts is basically like a manager for a guy. If you want to get back into wrestling, AEW is everything that you loved. So, and
well, I watched WWF. I guess it was like 97, 98 to like 2002, 2003.
You'll enjoy it. You would enjoy it.
Somewhere in there. There's like The Rock, Stone Cold.
Oh, they got some people who do some great. God damn it, my Necas fell again.
That was me. Once The Rock left, I fell off.
Yeah, but this is not a wrestling podcast. This is a toy podcast. Joe, you got any toys?
Well, I don't have anything cool to show you guys because I haven't gotten anything new. Actually,
but I
you know
heard
what?
You got a roof over your head.
So I can't show it, but so I guess technically it is a toy, so I can tell you about it. For my birthday, first of all, I if anyone saw on Facebook, I came home from work last Friday, and I did not see this coming at all. Like there's very few moments in life where you generally are like so surprised and like something happens that's like really meaningful to you. I walk in and there's my mom, my stepdad, and my brother had flown down, and they had cake, the birthday cake with the candles already lit, and an iPad and a phone with my sister and my cousin, my aunt were on there. It just blew me away. It meant so to me. I was speechless. I'm still kind of speechless. I still can't believe it actually happened, to be honest with you.
That's awesome.
Because I did not think, like, just to come down for my birthday, to fly down there for the weekend. And it was my brother's idea, too. That was, like, really surprising. So it was really cool.
Did your emotions get activated?
What was that?
Did your emotions get activated?
Oh, dude, I think they were activated a split second, and then I just, like, it short-circuited. Like, I was speechless. I was generally speechless. Like, I just, and they kept this secret from me for months. And my wife was terrible at keeping secrets, but they kept the secret, and even my kids knew about it, and they never let it slip. That blew me away. But anyway, so my wife got me for my birthday the new Lego space shuttle with the Hubble telescope. So I've been collecting the whole thing. They've done the Saturn V now, the moon lander, the ISS, and now the space shuttle with the Hubble telescope. So I've got the whole, NASA Lego collection to date. But I won't be able to put that together until we move, because I'm worried that if I was to build that now,
hell yeah,
there's just, and I'm already, like, I have the other ones in these boxes over here. If no one's ever taken a tour, I'm in my bedroom right now, but that's my collection. It's been sitting in this corner in my bedroom, all those boxes. I think there's like 20 or so boxes there. for the last almost a year now, and those other ones are in there. There's other Legos, and I'm worried they're broken. I mean, hopefully I get them moved into the new house. Nothing's broken apart, but I've got the instructions, and I put everything in like a plastic bag, so if they were to break apart, at least all the pieces will be like in a bag contained, and I'll be able to put it back together again.
You're answering every question I was about to ask.
What's that?
Said you're answering every question I was about to ask.
Oh.
Like, did you wrap them up first?
Yeah. We wrapped everything up and put towels around it, so it's like cushioned. I mean, that's a lot of boxes there.
Yep.
But I went overboard with like packing. Well, the last few boxes were like the cheap,
The last part, fuck
extra
it.
figures I just threw in there. But I went overboard with like padding. So I would say probably like a third of the space in all these boxes is all padding material. It's like old t-shirts and towels and blankets that are kind of cushioning and everything. So I'm pretty confident that well, there's some things like the monster arts. No chance that any of those monster arts made it the 900 and some odd miles without pieces coming off, because they fall apart just sitting on the shelf.
Right.
So I would be amazed.
That Hydra.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna his tail's gonna be in 3 pieces. His wings are gonna be all. I think I took the wings off anyway. But yeah, his head and his neck are all gonna be detached. Pretty much every single Godzilla at the elbow joint, they're gonna be. It's just gonna be off. So it is what it is. But yeah, that's what I got going on lately. The house is coming along. We got a roof. That's cool. That's important to have. Some doors and windows. Actually, the front door is on the house. So I have a front door and I've got a roof. Other than that, we're waiting on windows. We're waiting on all the other doors. All the wiring is done.
Cool.
And I got Cat. I don't know, Cat 5 or Cat whatever the Ethernet cable is. Ran, not to every single room, but ran all throughout the house. So it's going to be wired. So I'm hoping that wherever my office ends up being, because I haven't decided what room it's going to be yet, I'll have an actual hardwire connection.
Nice.
So I don't have to worry about like Wi-Fi signal strength or anything like that. It's all hardwired. It's going to be great.
Cool.
These are the things you do when you build a house. You just don't do it while you have the opportunity to do it. You know what I mean? Like it's cheap when you, in the grand scheme of things, it's cheap to add it on, but it's way easier because otherwise, once the house is built, good luck trying to drill holes and climb in the attic and drop wires down. Screw that.
That's kind of like what happened with the basement flooding. We redid the tile, redid all the carpeting. It's like, God damn it, we got a chance to do it and get someone else to pay. So,
yeah, anytime. I mean, that's the one thing I definitely recommend anybody if they ever have any kind of new home being built or renovation going on. If you've got like the walls ripped open or whatever, go ahead and run that kind of stuff.
Do it,
because you'll never get a better opportunity to do it.
That was like when we're retiling the kitchen. It's like, we'll retile the bathroom if you need it, but we can retile the whole thing too. And I was telling the wife, just have them do it. She's like, it's gonna suck. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna suck, and we're gonna be loving it 6 months later.
Yep, absolutely.
I'm glad you guys look comfortable because I got a lot of shit that came in this week.
Show us what you got.
Thank you for asking.
I wasn't sure if you already knew.
These are absolutely delicious. Again, vodka, 2 ounces of vodka, 1 ounce of triple sec, a splash of orange juice, a splash of Sprite. Roll the drink. It tastes perfect.
Triple sec.
Sec. SEC.
Orange crushes are dangerous, man.
Yeah, I'm only doing 2. So I got me Tosca Reeves. I finally found her.
Oh,
I can't remember if I showed her last week or not, but I grabbed her anyway.
she's
So-
good enough to see twice.
My Mandalorian collection that I don't know if I'm ever going to open. It's actually looking really good. So got her. I found Tigertron today. So one day I'm going to start opening Transformers again. So he is looking very good.
He's better than Cheetor.
Yes, but definitely, oh hell yeah, definitely better than Cheetor. Picked up Rhinox, which the funny part is I couldn't remember if I picked up Rhinox before or not. So I've passed on him twice, and I think I don't have him yet. So I picked him up.
Well, if you somehow end up with 2, send me one. I want Rhinox.
Done deal. If I have 2, you got him. You got him.
That's for some reason, I don't know why, but I really like that character, and like there are other characters that I will easily pass on those figures, but I really like Rhinox as a character, and I want to have that one. I don't I feel the need to have every single one.
Rhinox had one of those best fall from grace stories because I don't think he ever actually had a redemption arc. Like he fell from grace and felt that he was right being a bad guy the whole time when he started off as being one of the pinnacle good guys. I absolutely love that.
Yeah, no redemption unless it happened in the comics, but I don't think that happened.
I did find Blight finally. I actually found him a while ago, and they release date blocked me. So then, of course, the next day somebody else bought him because that's how things go. I am absolutely going to be repainting these claw wing things. They're absolutely going to get them. So, because every review I said how these suck cosmetically, so I'm going to fix that up. Then my Big Bad Toy Store box came in today. And I know this is just a plain box, but this is a Monster Arts figure of my second favorite Godzilla character. Mechagodzilla right here. Specifically this one. The Kiryu is my favorite. And then this is the Joe, you might like I think you have this guy.
I think I got that one. I got Kiryu.
It's the Gigan. This is Gigan. And then I actually do have the Monster Wars Godzilla on pre-order because I love Monster Wars. That's probably one of my favorite movies. And the Gigan design on this was absolutely badass because he gets like the double buzzsaws as opposed to just the claws. So I cannot wait to put this guy in here. Did get my Optus Nox. So I'm absolutely cannot wait to photograph this guy. So basically, this is the Mastermind Creations version of their Nemesis Prime, ultra posable with the cape and the shattered mask. I feel like I'm adding to the problem of buying this guy, but I don't care. He looks so goddamn sexy. Did get my Maestro Marvel Legend, which has been sitting in my pile of loot for way too damn long because I am an absolute whore for this Hulk mold. And finally, T-Man, I'm wrapping up here, so you might want to come back soon.
I'm here.
Okay. I got my regular Kung Lao figure. So I've got my convention exclusive Kung Lao right here. This is the normal Kung Lao, which actually has the friendship as opposed to the fatality add-on to it. If anybody gets either of the Kung Laos, keep in mind the hat is getting warped in the package. So you want to hit that with the hair dryer and to flatten out the brim so it looks, because when you take it out of the package, it's going to look like a sombrero. So can't wait to get this guy on the shelf here and finish up the Mortal Kombat shelf. And thank God Storm is calming down a little with the stuff. Nightwing on that Yellow Ranger, I had that on the show weeks ago. I just haven't set up my Power Ranger shelf yet. And actually, speaking of the shelf update, just to bring up the camera a little, I've got my Spider-Man shelf set up. I've got the Spider-Villain shelf set up. I've got the Symbiote shelf set up. I've got my Iron Man figures set up, and I'm about to start my Cosmic Fantastic Four shelf up.
Nice.
So that is the current status update with like the Marvel Legends and stuff.
So
Joe,
what I'm thinking about in the new house, I'm thinking about putting, of all places, my little tiny office and collection in one of the walk-in closets. Because the master, so we have 2 walk-in closets. They're pretty big. Like my last room that I had all my stuff in, that everybody called the pocket dimension, it was probably like a 10 by 10 room, maybe 10 by 11 room. It was really small. These walk-in closets are like not quite that big, but they're like probably like 8 foot by like 6 foot or another 8 foot. Like they're pretty big size closets. And the really cool thing I like about it is like there's this one part where there's like it's to box in a air duct, but the air duct only comes down like a foot or so from the ceiling, from the attic, and then the whole rest of the space is like dead space. So I'm like, I could totally like, after we move in, I could go in and like cut out the drywall, put shelves like just recessed right into that wall, put some lights in there. It would look really cool. Have a little spot for my computer. I could work from home right there. And then I've got 2 other walls that are big enough to put, I mean, I may have to trim down a little bit, but big enough to put almost my entire collection in there. In a closet.
Walk-in closet?
In a walk-in closet. They're pretty big.
So your wife won't want the closet?
What does she need a closet for? Well, actually, there's 2. So there's 2 of them. There's one on both sides. But I might like, my thing is like clothes really aren't that important. So what do I need a closet for? Like clothes, you know what I mean? Like I can live out of a dresser and a hamper. That's what I do now anyway. So I don't need a closet. I'm gonna put toys in there.
I mean, after all, what do you need to wear? You need a pair of clean pants and a figure action shirt, which you can find at the Fab Shop on Teespring.
Exactly. All I need is a place to put all my figure action shirts. You know?
And by the way, just to make sure I hit all the buzzwords, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Surprise us with a subscribe.
And hit that notification
Hit the surprise button, everybody.
Supplies. I'm gonna be hungover tomorrow.
I'm telling you, those things are dangerous.
Especially when I make them.
Everyone laughed at me when we went to TFCon. And I was like, "Let's get orange crushes," and everybody was laughing. Ooh, and everyone loved it.
Dude, I'm making them. I am crafting them.
So what do we got going on tonight? Is there any news?
I guess we really should talk some toys here.
Has everyone seen Spider-Man?
Well, Dave hasn't seen any of them, unfortunately.
Oh, you haven't seen any of them?
Dude, no. Last thing I saw was Spider-Man, and it was Infinity War. And I haven't seen, dude, it's next to impossible for me to see movies these days. So I'm just like, screw it.
You can't watch them at home?
It's hard. These movies are more than 2 hours, and I don't get the TV to myself until after 11 o'clock, and then I usually pass out by 12:30, 1 o'clock. But I've
been have to designate a day.
We have been requested by our audience for no spoilers. So
well, we can't because you haven't seen it anyway.
I've been spoiled.
Yeah, if you have
you already
access to the internet,
spoiled. Okay.
I don't see how you can be on YouTube and not have been spoiled by now. Because that's all I get is spoilers, right in the thumbnail.
Yeah, I mean, well, really, after a day or two, you can't really be too upset about spoilers.
Yeah. Now, I've seen Spider-Man, Hawkeye, and The Matrix Resurrections today.
Jesus, you've been busy.
So I have not seen The Matrix yet. And at this point, I don't even know if I'm going to bother because I'm not hearing much things about it. I'm hearing lots of meh and lots of like
Well,
like people
hopefully I
are
can kill.
triggered over
Hopefully,
like the messages in the movie, which people get triggered over everything anymore. So I don't know.
I don't know about the messages, but I can kind of get on the mech train. There was a lot of nostalgia.
I took my daughter to that wrestling match, and she had the time of her life. So yes, yes, and yes. Just so you know.
Dave, do you only have one TV?
Yes.
You need to put a little. Didn't you? Well, you have a computer right there in your
right
in your little collection room, right? Your
I'm
basement.
down here right now. I'm setting up the display room, or I'm doing photography.
Okay.
The only time I do that is when I play The Sims. My Sims will only have one TV in their house, but in real life, it's a TV in pretty much every room.
Well, tell me this, Dave. Like when you're setting up your shelves and you're opening up stuff, do you listen to music? Do you have something on in the background?
Absolutely. I am blasting my music.
Music, okay. So I used to actually watch that's when I would watch shows like like Hawkeye, which I'm not like I don't need to focus 100% on what's going on the screen. I would put that kind of stuff on in the background.
See, I can't do that. I gotta focus.
Really?
Because I gotta catch all the Easter eggs. I gotta catch all the stuff. I'm still working on hopefully I want to finish it up tonight, the League of Legends animation, Arcane. Which, Joe, if you have not watched it, it is goddamn amazing.
No, I haven't seen it. No.
I know.
I agree with Dave. Yeah.
I got the screen up here for actually talk about toys, but I got to take a second. No spoilers. Arcane is goddamn one of the most beautiful pieces of mature animation that has been made to date. You do not need to know a single damn thing about League of Legends. I do not know a thing about League of Legends. And later I did do some research into the game, and they did peppered some Easter eggs into it. It is a great combination of art, style, integration of music, plot twists that go ways that you don't think they're going to go. It is probably one of the best steampunk pieces of fiction I have seen to date in any medium, period. I cannot recommend it any higher, and I am a nitpicker on anything. Joe,
and what is this?
Watch it.
What is this on? Is this on Netflix?
Netflix.
I'm gonna
and
pull it up
you,
right now because when in like
you,
5 minutes when I bail you guys, I might watch it.
Joe, the way the story arc goes, you think it's going to go one direction. Just watch 1, 2, and 3 together. Watch those three. You got to watch those 3 together because your world changes after episode 3. Am I wrong here, T-Man?
You are not wrong.
It went dark.
You don't know what's going to happen.
I see it. There it is right there.
You think it's going to do certain tropes, and it breaks the tropes in the best ways possible. It is not a kid's show. T-Man said it wasn't a kid's show. I'm glad I took his advice of not watching it with a little one. But
yeah, the first 2 episodes kind of trick you into thinking it might be kid friendly.
The third episode, holy fuck!
Right, I think they straight say that. Fuck.
Yeah, they do. They do.
So there's 9 episodes.
Yeah, after the show, T-Man, I got to talk to you at least 5 minutes about that before you crash. I mean, I just got to talk to somebody about it.
All right.
So let's talk some toys here.
So are these characters on the screen here? Is that from the show?
That's actually from the show, yes. So, do I have that?
No, from a different show.
No, it's from season 2 of The Witcher.
Yeah, The Witcher.
Okay, this is Witcher. I thought that guy in the middle looked like Witcher.
Yeah, that is The Witcher. I started watching season 1. I still need to finish season 1. I have not heard a bad thing about the show, especially because of Henry Cavill being such an uber geek about things.
Well, if it hasn't been canceled, that's a good sign.
Yeah, I need to catch up on it because I only watched like the first couple episodes of the first season.
I mean, it does have boobs in it, so it should have your attention there. But
yeah, that's good.
Sad thing
horse.
is, the horse looks. I almost want to buy the horse just for medieval Spawn. I mean, not medieval Spawn. Gunslinger Spawn.
Is this an articulated horse?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's articulated. I'm getting the horse just because I want a horse.
I passed on the first round of Witcher figures. Part of me is still telling myself I don't need them, but they do look good. Okay, I'm not a fan of this face sculpt right here, though. This is probably
I'm not either.
It's probably one of McFarlane's poorest face sculpts, but
That is super soft. It looks like 2014 Star Wars.
yeah.
So speaking of Henry Cavill,
This looks awesome.
you guys think he's going to show up in The Flash?
He could.
If they pay him enough money.
Did you see the announcement they made that Michael Shannon and the other chick, the Zod and
Okay, that's fucking cool.
whatever, they're in it.
I hate this scabbard. I
You
absolutely
said
hate this scabbard.
Zod?
Yeah, Zod.
Yeah, they confirmed he's in it.
Oh, I didn't see.
It is so weird. Have you guys seen the movie Knives Out?
No, I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, first of all, great movie, but Michael Shannon plays a cripple in it, and it's so weird seeing him playing that and then knowing that he was freaking General Zod. For those of you, if you haven't played the Witcher games or read the books or watched anything, he's kind of like, he takes these chemicals and drugs, and that's when he has this look right here. And I really
This
do
doesn't sound like
that.
a very positive message for kids to be taking drugs.
Well, have you ever played the Witcher games?
No.
I do recommend it. Witcher 3 is probably one of the best immersive interactive novels I've ever played. Gameplay is solid. Story is good.
Well, that's not for kids either.
No, you bang any female you come across just about.
So this is like Partsformer, the simulator.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's really apt. But so that's the McFarlane thing right there. 3-0. Who wants an expensive Iron Patriot?
Pass. Skip. Next.
You want to? Am I getting a next from you, T-Man?
It looks good.
It looks good. It's expensive, and I'm sure I probably would be happy if I was an Iron Man fanatic. And I bet the War Machine looks cooler. All right, next. Yeah, this is what happens when Dave's in charge, folks.
I got the Marvel Legends, so I'm good.
Ultimate Figures visual guide. I don't think anyone really cares about that. So, anyone care about statues? Nope.
Nope.
Here is the
Neca in there.
This actually, okay. I passed over the Iron Patriot. This one gets a couple more seconds of my attention because, goddamn, that battle damage does look good.
I didn't even know this was a thing. The unbattle damage was a thing until it was out.
I think this one is... Yeah. I thought this one for a second this might have been an exclusive, but doesn't look like it.
Yeah, the other one just came out in comic stores, so... That's cool that they can do that pose right there.
Yep. I mean, well, it's 3-0. I mean, I don't think I own any 3-0 in my collection yet. I mean, I always like to say there's like different hierarchies of your collection, and like 3-0 is definitely a nice artisan product.
What scale?
This is like, I'm not doing Hot Toys, but I'm still paying money on stuff.
I think isn't this 112?
Yeah. So that does look good. And that's as much time as I'm going to spend on it.
Yeah, they're sort of like the Comic Cave because they have metal, but I know they have to be designed better.
3 years ago, I would have bought this in a heartbeat.
Do they all come together?
Yeah, it's a 4-pack. This is an army builder's dream right here. And I really did like I do like the shore trooper design, but I did sell my shore troopers. So if you like the shore trooper design, you've got no reason not to own this. These look goddamn gorgeous.
Wait, now are vintage the 3 3/4 inch or?
Are these 3 3/4? It doesn't say the scale in the article here, but I'm trying to look at I mean, they got a thigh cut right there.
Yeah, some of the newer, smaller ones, they pretty much have the same articulation as the big.
This doesn't say, but I will say if you're collecting the vintage line, this would be a must own I would say, because I do like the shore troopers. I had some of my best photography with them, and I do semi-regret selling them just because, I don't know. I know they were just background guys, but they did have some kind of style to them, if that makes sense. I mean, you get a commander, you get a second in command, and 2 drones that are not 2 drones, but 2 subordinate guys that look just different enough. So,
yeah, I like that they all look different.
That's honestly, if Hasbro does more packs like that with any of their armor building stuff, I'll throw money at them, like, even more money at them. Boss Fight Studios. Ooh, these guys do. This is a 1/18th scale.
3 3/4 inch.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever watched this movie. I'm gonna be honest.
It's fun. It's a fun, stupid movie, and that's Timothy Dalton's character. If I collected this scale, I'd buy it in a heartbeat, but since I don't, I'm safe. God bless them for doing it, and I'll leave it at that. See, guys, we're just knocking through this stuff. We're knocking through this stuff today.
I think the Ted movie, the Seth MacFarlane movie with the bear, is the most I ever learned about Flash Gordon. I thought that was like a made-up movie at first.
Oh, it's a great it's a great movie. The soundtrack is great.
Yeah, I've heard the main theme now.
All right, skip to the Dragon Ball stuff.
I'm getting to it.
I didn't even see the new Biff. Well, Biff's grandson.
Yeah. Loot Crate stuff. Ooh, they got a Gremlin statue. That's kind of cool.
Loot Crate still a thing?
Neca bought Loot Crate.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Neca. I knew that. We've talked about that before. I just forget things.
6 inches tall.
I'm gonna say this actually kind of justifies. I could, if you bought this, I wouldn't make fun of you for it. Let's put it that way. I don't collect the NECA Gremlins, but this in itself, being just a 6-inch statue, that's a really cool novelty. And for $25, you get that and some other stuff.
That'd be good if you put it on your desk at work, or
exactly. I'm pulling this one up here. Let's expand on this one.
On the counter if you worked at the movie theater.
Yeah, I know we don't talk about statues and all, but I dig it. This is probably I absolutely see all the aesthetic in this.
The McFarlane ones are really good.
McFarlane didn't make Gremlins.
Or no, I'm sorry, the NECA. The NECA Gremlins are good.
Yeah, well, NECA made the statue.
Stand. I mean, the damn thing kept wanting to jump off the shelf until I practically super glued it to its little base. Well, but they look good,
and that's exactly what this is. So I'm just saying, this is. If you bought that Loot Crate for that Optimus Prime and that Beast Megatron, I'll laugh at you all the way. But this one,
Click
man.
the one that shows his back.
Oh, the one is back. Okay, I'm gonna get back to that real quick. That looks good. That looks really good. And then when he gets wet, they'll shoot out of his back. Yeah, I'm not. Hell,
Yeah.
if you had a friend who collected like DVDs and stuff, I would get this for them. You know, like, if you have a friend who's a movie fanatic, this is a perfect present for them.
I had the DVDs at one point because I loved the second movie a lot.
Ooh.
That
Hold on.
At least they're offering like decent stuff to get you to buy the box of crap. Because it used to be
It's
like
just a
buy a box of
diorama.
crap and you don't know what you're gonna get.
Holy 90s Batman. Okay, I like that too. I actually have the Crow Mezco on pre-order, which I don't normally do that kind of stuff, but god damn, it's the fucking Crow. Let's talk some McFarlane. No, I'm not going to do the McFarlane GIF, but
That Aquaman looks fantastic. So does the Martian Manhunter.
Here's your Martian Manhunter. This is new rebirth stuff. Any quotes here I should be clicking on here?
I like him.
That Aquaman looks great.
Pickles go rotten. You have missed the world. Just so you know, you have no idea what you've missed, and you need to go back to watch our archives, just so you know. And God damn it, Sportimus, you're a traitor.
Is he watching page?
I am disappointed in Sportimus.
I was watching him until I get logged on here.
Oh my gosh, man! Freaking!
I thought we were on vacation.
Anyway,
That's Superman.
This Martian Manhunter looks really cool. This apparently is not the suit he wore in the 90s, but later in the comics. But I've stopped reading the comics, so I really don't know too much about it. But I do like the bearded face.
Mm-hmm. He is jacked. To look like.
This I'm buying.
That looks great.
Yeah.
I can't say a damn bad thing about this, except I really hope that they do like a version of him with a hook hand. But this is Aquaman. This is the Aquaman I've been wanting.
Didn't he have a patch too?
I don't know about the patch, but
it looks like he has a lot of range in that shoulder too.
Yeah. It's like this is pretty cool. NECA's got their little visual guides here, so if you want to really angst about what you haven't bought in your collection, here's all your movie figures. God damn, I need that Casey Jones. Here's all.
Hasbro was experts at that. Hasbro used to be experts at that. You need a catalog with every figure.
It's amazing how many of these they've pumped out in a short period of time.
Mm-hmm.
When did that 4-pack come out? Was that 2 years ago or 3 years ago? The original movie.
The Turtles first came out. The Turtles first came out individually at GameStop. Then they did a 2-pack of Shredder and a Ninja, I think, and Splinter and a Ninja. I think that's how it went. I really just need Casey, and then Toka and Razor were online exclusives. I did get one of my Super Shredders. I was good. I held off on the other ones. I was good with that one. The Mutagen Tour came out last year, and then the monsters are coming out, which we've got Raphael as the monster of the Frankenstein's monster, Leonardo as Igor, Michelangelo they think is supposed to be the Mummy, and April O'Neil is going to be the Bride of Frankenstein. Then you got the Defenders of the Earth stuff, which is I actually just saw these two in stores today. This Flash Gordon. I might pick up this version of the Phantom because he's got the two pistols. And then we've got their movie Flash Gordon.
Phantom is a very underrated movie, by the way.
Oh, the Phantom?
Yeah.
The Billy Zane one?
Billy Zane.
Okay.
I've never seen that Lothar before.
There we are.
Joe, wake up.
Gohan is back.
Got Krillin,
These.
Goten. That's a really good looking Goku. I like the fact he's got like almost like the tired eyes under him. That Piccolo looks gorgeous.
I don't know if there's anything different about this Piccolo though, other than maybe coloring.
Does he have more of a V-neck in his shirt?
Oh, maybe.
He's showing some Namekian cleavage right there, folks.
Mm-hmm. Hey man, Gohan.
I do not collect Dragon Ball Z. It's not a rabbit hole I want to go by, but this Vegeta looks awesome. Gohan's getting justice finally.
Yes.
Wearing his dad.
Finally.
This
I mean,
like
the figure looks good. I mean, it is what it is. I'll probably get it.
Is this hip
but-
system redone?
What's that?
I can't see.
Those hips look a little. I don't know if those hips look different, or that's just me.
It
It's
looks like it's
the
it's probably pretty standard.
Look at this. By the way, I will say, look at the stand here, real quick. It actually has two joints. That actually has my attention.
Oh,
it's got a
you
double
would have
joint
bought the cheaper ones they were selling not too long ago were like that. Only thing I hate is if you lose that joint, then you can't just plug the regular stand into the base.
And this is the from that superhero movie. That's number 1.
Is that a movie or a video game?
It's a movie.
Yeah, it's a movie that's coming out. And the first trailer that came out was really bizarre, and you couldn't tell what the hell was going on. The second trailer, now I finally know what it's about. They're basically Red Ribbon Army androids. Like, these are new versions of Red Ribbon Army androids. I would imagine that they're holding something back with this that they probably fuse together somehow and form, a super android or something like that. But I don't know. I'm not too excited about these characters, but I am excited that Gohan is finally going to step up and stop being such a nerd.
I like the fact that Red Ribbon Army's coming back to light. I did like the androids. I mean, it's just a nice callback, but
it's a weird move though, because when you start going into gods and you got Broly, they just did Broly again and everything, and you're breaking dimensions and doing all this crazy shit, and then you're gonna go back to androids.
Broly does not realize what bullet he dodged. He dodged the greatest Kamehameha of all movie history. Now, some things I do like in their character design, if you notice this, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Cyborg 009, but this costume is very much an homage to theirs, including the ray gun right here. So the old school anime fan of me is actually really digging these designs.
If Goku and Vegeta are sidelined for some crazy reason, then it'll make sense for Gohan to go up against them.
Then this Cell looks really good.
Yeah, this is overdue. This is long overdue.
Yeah.
So the second form too, they got to do that.
I like this. This is a very nice touch.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And then the Dr. Garo right here. See, I know a few things.
Garo. I forgot where I got that from.
So this is a really good line, and I'm sure Kevin already has them on pre-order, from 3 different sites, so you can get 3 different versions.
not different versions. 3 of the same one.
Yeah.
I like them too. The little Gohan and
Sorry about that.
Gremlin.
Wrong button. What we got here? Okay, 3-0 doing Stranger Things. I want to say it pass, and pass, but I'm slightly intrigued.
So they're 1/6 scale.
That's gonna be like those Power Rangers that you got.
Yeah.
I do not. I mean, as much as I love the show, I do not think it has any reason to justify this. Are you guys in any disagreements from the panel?
Me?
I mean, it is all that and a tube of chips, but
Yeah, if you are a super fan of the show and you collect 1/6 scale,
am I missing any good
I
comment?
have only watched probably a few episodes, so no.
All right, now this looks pretty cool. I haven't gotten too much into the fighting armor stuff. I mean, but I do have the Deadpool on pre-order.
Is Joe backstage or totally gone?
Did I lose you, Joe? Dang, Joe, we lost Joe really quick. I was off. We had him until Dragon Ball Z. You know what, Joe? Thank you if you're still watching. Thank you. We appreciate you. That was a great Christmas gift. I kind of dig this. What about you, T-Man?
What is this? This 3-0?
It's Sentinel.
Well, Sentinel.
It's,
Yeah, I'm not too interested in these robotic
I've
people
got
that aren't supposed to be robotic.
I mean, it's like I said, I got the Deadpool on order because it's
Mhm.
Deadpool in armor. I don't hate this. I think I like this better than the Wolverine.
If
And
it
the
was
Captain
in
America.
front of me, I would mess with it, but I don't want to buy it.
I like this pose really does. I like this pose almost sells it for me, and I like that spear. And I love these hands. Look at these hands.
Yeah, it looks good. I just don't like robotic versions of people that aren't robots.
Well, it's the idea that Chikala's basically commandeering an Iron Man armor. The detail.
Yeah, if you read the comic that this is going to be in, it will probably be more interesting.
Yeah, but it's at 84. It's $85 right now. So chances are, with your big bad toy store, probably about $95, $100. I'll see after I get the Deadpool in hand if it's essential. Okay, here we go. This is the other one I was interested in. Zod. They just have the one picture right now. I can tell you're moved by this one, T-Man.
Yeah, he has a lot going on.
Joe's gone, but there's a Gremlin checklist right here.
Did he look like that in the comic?
Zod, he looks sort of like that. Again, this has some of the McFarlane stylization to it.
Mm-hmm.
They're like pulling from different stuff. Here's your NECA Gremlin checklist. If you're watching for this at home, feel free to hit pause. I don't collect any of these. T-Man, you collect any of these?
No, I stared at them very, very hard and intensely, and I walk away.
And then we're getting a retro Wolverine. We're getting a retro. Okay.
These are the Hasbro ones, right?
Yeah, this is the Hasbro version. So if you're the type of person who collects the those Super 7 stuff, this is their answer to them. As I like to say, these are something you buy and you keep them on card and stick them on a wall. And they
it's funny, but Hasbro sells these, but then they gave Super 7 the license for Transformers and whatnot when they could just sell them themselves for $10.
Go figure. But I think they look gorgeous on card. The artwork is great.
I love the artwork and whatnot. And if I was somebody that had a big wall museum where I had a bunch of stuff on the wall, these would be awesome. But 5 POA. Enough said.
That's what I said. I would leave these in package. This is absolutely a mint and sealed box for the aesthetic. Yeah, cool. I wish I could collect, but I just don't have the space. And all right, here we go. Foot Soldier Mouser Pack. And Mouser Pack. $40 for the Mousers right there. That is $10 a Mouser.
Oh, wait. So the Foot Soldier doesn't come with it?
No, the Foot Soldier is his own guy.
Oh. They better be really good for $10.
Well, the question is, would you buy one for $10 by itself? So now you're getting 4. Now, when Playmates did those, did the Nicktoons TMNT stuff, they actually did a really nice Mouser pack for like $8, and I bought 2 of those. I absolutely love those. So here's what you get in the Mouser pack. Oh, you actually get 5 Mousers, 1 trashed Mouser, slice of pizza, and some mice. Actually, 2 trashed Mousers. And then you have your Ultimate Foot Soldier pack of different weapons, the Super Foot Soldier, and some accessories. That's going for about $30. I personally do not collect any of the cartoon NECA stuff, but more stuff for you to hunt.
I did, but once I got the main cast, I dropped off in interest tremendously.
More Star Wars stuff. I think these are 3.75 inches. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I can't tell.
But because they put both scales on both, so if you want to be troop building, you got troops to build.
No, that Trooper looks good, but I've never played that game more than once.
Yeah. And since we mentioned it, if you're a TMNT collector, here is your checklist.
Is this a NECA one? Yes,
Yep.
it is. No.
So for everything that you want to angst about, here you go. I'll give you a couple seconds to pause and look at it. Am I missing anything good here in the chat? T-Man, I think I'm echoing from your phone.
You may be.
Because Daniel says I have an echo. See, Daniel, I listen to you.
I don't hear an echo, but...
Winston's buying all the stuff, and he's going to put it on a high shelf just so I can't reach it. And for all you 20 people who've been watching, thank you so much. We really do appreciate all you guys. So thank you so much. I just want to tell you that. Okay, now I'm being a little self-indulgent here. I know T-Man does not collect Predator stuff, but I frickin' do. And goddamn, this looks gorgeous. This is from the Concrete Jungle video game. You basically fought. It was a Predator that went bad that you fight, which I'm looking forward to add this to my Predator collection, and I'm really, really hoping they're going to reissue the Scar Predator from the Predator Concrete Jungle, because that is an absolutely gorgeous Predator that's currently going for $100 on eBay.
Sweet.
And T-Man, be glad you haven't gotten into Predators. That's all I can say.
Oh yeah. This is one of those lines where I definitely am like, I can't do it. I gotta hold back. I bought one Alien and it wasn't a good experience.
I got a good amount of aliens right now, except my Scorpion alien keeps falling off the shelf, which I got to put back on as soon as we get off the show.
Yeah, it was the basic Alien that came with the pod, the face hugger, and the chest burster.
Okay.
And all the joints are just so loose. I was like, blech.
Speaking of Predators, yeah, this is the Predator checklist.
Oh, crap.
God damn.
They have more of them than TMNT.
That's page 1.
Wow.
I don't have all these. I've got some of these, but wow, it just tells you how deep this line is. And I'm really proud for NECA for being able to going this deep. And look, we still have 4 more unreleased ones.
At least TMNT, there's a variety in characters.
Well,
this will be like if you bought the Turtles 70 times.
it's not that bad. There's definitely some differences in the Predators. I can tell you that. If there's ever a way I could get you to look at my collection so you could see them. And we could care less about the deceased.
I think we looked at them.
X Factor. I don't think either of us collect Mafex, but
I think that looks good.
This is the X Factor costume, and I love this energy effect trailing from the visor.
So if you're too boozy to collect Marvel Legends, there you go.
Yep.
Because that guy was on clearance everywhere in Marvel Legends form. And I never bought it.
Like those head sculpts.
X-Men.
Well, this is specific from the X Factor days from the 80s. Mafex Evil Superman. He looks really good.
No, that's the Zack Snyder cut.
Yep, that's a really good Frank Cavill head sculpt right there. Got a face print right there.
Yes.
Wired kid. Definitely a far cry from that first Batman vs Superman Mafex that came out. That thing was probably one of the worst reviewed figures ever. Wow. Okay.
I remember that.
I gotta give credit. The Mel Brooks fan in me kind of wants this. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime. Yes, that is the one that busted out from Spaceballs. I would never buy it if it was a gift that showed up from a friend of mine, but
no, don't even get me that. Wait, go down.
I
saw Adam Eve.
Where? Oh, her? Oh, from Invincible.
Never mind. I don't see any articulation.
There is, but it's like really horrible.
Yeah, no, never mind. Pass.
Marvel Select Black Suit Spider-Man.
Yay.
I am not a big Marvel Select fan. I usually use them for the big guys. I cannot wait for that Marvel Select Apocalypse, for example.
Well, to save people money, none of those black and gold suits are accurate to the movie, and this is the most inaccurate version I've ever seen.
I think they just reprinted a body mold and just repainted it.
That's what it looks like to me. It doesn't even have any of the tech details on his body.
So
Wait, is this No Way Home?
it says No Way Home, Disney exclusive.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that is the least accurate version.
Let's check over here real quick. I've been on anything new from TFW Transformer news? I know we really didn't touch on any Transformer news because there is none. So 10:14, folks, and that's our news today.
Yep.
Probably next week is that's the 30th, right before New Year's Eve. So we are probably going to have our top figures of the year next week.
Maybe.
Though, if you were watching on what were you on last Wednesday, T-Man? With
Life with Brock's channel.
T-Man did talk about some of his top figures. Sportimus, I did show my collection room, but you were over watching Pake for. Hold on here, let's go on here. Sportimus, yeah. I was showing my collection, but you were watching Pake's channel, not mine. So
Rewind.
You just have to rewatch us, give us another view, and you can see it.
And click the like button because you probably didn't.
Yeah, I mean, well, it looks like I lost a viewer. I went from 20 viewers to 19. But so next week we'll be talking about our top figures probably. Katsuka Sharona. I am not familiar with you. I have no idea what Vask Tak is.
That looks like one of the spam posts, and I don't know how to get into the live chat now. I get comments like that on all my new videos, and they get deleted instantly.
I just blocked them. So, sorry, Vostok. But, I'm going to take a second and enjoy my alcohol bliss and say a couple of things to you guys that I really appreciate every single one of you guys who watch this show. I appreciate T-Man who joined me tonight. I appreciate Zero. I appreciate Matt. I appreciate Joe. This year for me personally has been a hell of a roller coaster, and you guys have all been phenomenal for it. We don't really have much of a discussion lined up, but even though the fact that I am a non-practicer of it, have yourselves, guys, a serious damn Merry Christmas. I appreciate Nightwingham, No Effort, Sportimus, Toy Mafia, Mark 44, Lady Elena, all of y'all who've come to us.
Winston was down there.
Huh?
Said Winston was down there.
Oh, God, Winston. I'm sorry, man. I blame the alcohol on you, Winston. I'm sorry. I already made a joke about you being tall. So seriously, Fabulous Disaster. I know. Thank you for coming out of the lurk zone. Thank you for coming out of the lurk zone. Pickles go rotten. Appreciate you coming by. You've been having no internet for 2 weeks. We do notice you all, even if we don't get a chance to mention you all. Every single one of you is important to us.
Yes, you are.
So
we appreciate you showing up every week.
It does mean a ton. So, Merry Christmas. High
Merry
five.
Christmas.
I'm Dave. That's Trustarscreamer. That's T-Man. Up to him if he wants to say his real name, but you should know it by now.
T-Man, 978. That's my real name.
You got any emotional words, or just because me being drunk, enjoying my alcohol makes me that way?
I believe that you did a good job.
Oh, thank you.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. See you next week. Good night. Goodbye. Peace.